Have you ever wondered how to turn complex information into digestible content? In our rapidly evolving world, the importance of breaking down complicated data for better understanding and retention cannot be overstated. We are constantly inundated with information, and the challenge is to make it accessible, engaging, and memorable. One of the most powerful tools at our disposal is the use of visual aids. Drawing, for instance, can be an effective method for conveying complex ideas. It's not just about pretty pictures. Drawing engages our minds differently, helping us to understand, remember, and communicate more effectively. It's about transforming the abstract into the tangible, the complicated into the simple, the hard to grasp into the instantly recognizable. By harnessing the power of visuals, we can make information not only digestible, but also enjoyable. Stay tuned to find out how to create visually engaging content that aids in understanding and remembering complex information. The first step in creating an informative and engaging video is understanding the content. It's the foundation of your entire project. Without a firm grip on the subject matter, your video could end up being confusing, misleading, or simply boring. So, how do you go about understanding complex content? The key is to break it down. Think of it as taking apart a clock. You wouldn't try to understand how a clock works by looking at it from the outside. You'd take it apart piece by piece and examine each cog and wheel. It's the same with complex topics. Take them apart, look at each component, and see how they fit together. This way you can understand the larger picture by first understanding each smaller piece. Now, you might be wondering, how do I break down a topic? Well, it starts with research. Research is your best friend when it comes to understanding content. Read widely and read deeply. Look for different perspectives on the same topic. This will give you a more rounded understanding and will help you avoid bias. Don't just stick to one source, diversify. And remember, not all sources are created equal. Always verify the information you find and cross-check it with other reliable sources. It's also important to take notes. Write down key points, interesting facts, or anything else that stands out. This will not only help you remember the information, but also give you a reference point when you start creating your video. Finally, don't be afraid to ask questions. If there's something you don't understand, seek clarification. You're not expected to know everything from the get-go. There's no shame in asking for help. In fact, it's a sign of a good researcher. Now that you have a solid understanding of your content, it's time to move on to the next step. Scene script. Visuals are powerful tools for information delivery, but how do you create effective visual representations? That's the question we're going to address in this segment. Creating visual representations is more than drawing random images. It's a process that requires careful thought and planning. You need to digest the information you have, understand it thoroughly, and then translate it into a visual format that makes sense. It's about creating a bridge between raw data and the viewer's understanding. Now, let's talk about drawings and videos. They are a fantastic tool for conveying complex ideas in a simple and digestible way. Why? Because drawings are universal. They can transcend language barriers and reach a wide audience. Moreover, they're engaging. They invite viewers to watch the information unfold in real time, keeping their interest piqued. But how do you create clear, engaging, and informative drawings? Here are some tips. First, keep it simple. The goal is to communicate, not to showcase your artistic skills. Use basic shapes and lines to represent complex ideas. Second, be consistent. If you're using a circle to represent one concept, stick to it throughout your video. This helps viewers associate the symbol with the concept, aiding in information retention. Third, use colors wisely. Colors can be great for differentiating between concepts, but too many can be distracting. Stick to a few complementary colors that are easy on the eyes. Lastly, remember to pace your drawings with your narration. The visuals should complement the information being spoken, not race ahead or lag behind. Remember, the goal is to enhance understanding, not to confuse. So, keep refining your visuals until they become clear and informative representations of your content. With your visuals ready, you're one step closer to creating your informative video. You've got your content and your visuals. Now it's time to bring them together. The key is to ensure that the information and visuals are not just thrown together, but are interwoven in a way that enhances understanding. Think of it like a dance. The information is your lead dancer, guiding the direction and pace. The visuals are the partner following the lead but adding flair and style. They must work together to create a cohesive performance. Start by pinpointing the most important pieces of your content. These will be your anchor points. Then identify the visuals that best represent these points. Remember, a picture is worth 1,000 words, so choose visuals that speak volumes. Next, weave your visuals into your content at the appropriate moments. Be sure to introduce each visual with a brief explanation or commentary. This ensures your audience knows what they're looking at and how it relates to the information you're presenting. Remember, the goal is to enhance understanding, not confuse your viewers. So keep it simple, clear, and concise. Use visuals to clarify complex information, illustrate abstract concepts, and highlight key points. With your information and visuals combined, you're ready to share your knowledge with the world. Creating informative and engaging videos may seem challenging, but with the right approach, it's entirely achievable. Let's do a quick recap. We started by understanding the content, diving deep into the subject matter to ensure our foundation was strong. We then moved on to creating a visual representation, using illustrations to bring our content to life. Remember, a good visual not only makes the content more engaging, but also aids in better understanding. Then comes the part where we combine information and visuals, creating a balanced blend of information and entertainment. It's like conducting an orchestra, each element playing its part, coming together to create a symphony of knowledge. And there you have it. It's a process that requires patience and creativity, but the end result is always worth it. Now, you're equipped with the knowledge to create engaging and informative videos. Go out there and share your expertise with the world.